Right, hello, I'm so sorry. That was very faffy. I've been waiting. I wanted to set me. It's just technology. It said I hadn't created an event, and I had created an event. But anyway, we're here. Thank you ever so much for your patience, because I have been faffing for a few minutes. So thank you ever so much. Thank you everybody who joined us earlier on in the live. It was so busy, so thank you ever so much. There's so many lovely goodies. I've got loads planned, but let's see what we get through. Hello there, lovely Julie. The first one to comment, our lovely Julie. Whoop whoop. Lovely to have your company yet again. Now, for anyone who's joined us, normally, obviously, I because I do lives for us, Art Inspirations and All and Create, we are different. If you want to order, you have to get onto our website. Art Inspirations is being Mandy's group, our company. It's not a group, it's our company. We have got a group, Art Inspirations Creations, over on Facebook if you haven't been already, so do have a look. Oh look, loads of people are joining us now. We've got Arwen, yay, and Debbie, our Lucy, oh, it's all a lovely group. Hello, our Lillian, putting me shopping away. I hope when you went out for your shopping, love, it wasn't like this. It's pouring down. Hello, Mandy, back in the building. Nikki, hello there. Good afternoon, our lovely Nikki. I ordered some of the owl stuff. Well, I'm going to be using some of that, so I will. I'll be demonstrating that. Hello, our David. Hello there, Jane. Oh, hiya, Vanessa. Oh, it's so nice to have all the company of our lovely friends yet again. And absolutely, Art Inspirations Creations. It's where you can share your lovely makes. So please let us see what you've been doing, what you've been designing, what you've been creating, and share, because we do love that. Alison, hello there, Alison. I'm lurking with the two grand girlies now. Oh, Alison, well done if you can get in there and actually watch. Hello there, lovely Di. Pat and Piglet are in the building as well. Who else have we got? Oh, lovely Beverly. Do you know what, Beverly? Yeah, it's pouring out. However, it's literally just fined up like that and the sun's come out, so there's got to be a rainbow somewhere, hasn't there? All of a sudden, I love that though. There's a really dark sky. I'm dying to show you. I'm going to show you. I want to whip me. I love skies like this. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Oh, I know why. Hold on. I have to do it this way. Then I have to do it like this. Look out the window. I love that. You know, when it's really, really green, but then you've got that really dark sky. Oh, it's my favourite. Anyway, sorry. I love, I love intense skies. Love that. Especially because there's a farm like right on the hill. Anyway, is it a private group? It is, lovely Lucy. You have to join. So we've kept it private, so people can't just come in and be annoying, you know what I mean? And it also means if we don't like someone, we can throw them out. We haven't thrown anyone out. Everyone's been absolutely lovely, but it gives us that chance. Because let's face it, there, you know, in some groups there are troublemakers. So we can keep an eye on it. So it's lovely. So yeah, please come and join our lovely little Facebook group. Our lovely Di's there sharing the link. Thank you, Di. That's really lovely. Oh, and Julie, you've got your £20 voucher. Mandy's done it. She's emailed. Whoop, whoop. Now then, okay then, my lovelies. That might get you suspended. Yes, sharing links. You have to be careful, don't you? But you let me in. Because you're lovely, Lillian. You're lovely. You're not dodgy, although you have been banned from lots of groups. I remember you saying that. LaPodge! Hey, Tarquin! Hello there, our Tarquinny. How very lovely to see you. Oh, I love your holiday. Well, your little break looked fabulous. It looks so gorgeous. Your photos, it like, oh my god, that just looks so nice. Oh my gosh, Mr. Tarquin, so much to chat about. Now then, best behaviour now. Right, okay. Oh, our lovely Jill's in the building as well. Oh, indeed, there's been several, and do you know what, David? Some that you don't even know they are troublemakers. There's some you don't even know they are troublemakers, you know, and then you see a post and I remember seeing one the other day and it was like, that's not very professional, darling, is it now? You know, and you just think, ooh, you know, you got to be careful. You got to be careful when you're putting names out there that you don't live in a glass house. Oh, hello there, Sheila. Hello, Tracy. Our lovely Sylvia. Natalie. Right, okay. I'm going to crack on because I've got a lot of stuff on my desk now. Because obviously we do work different from our lovely All and Create. So if you're ordering, you have to get on website. Don't bother putting it in comments. It won't do anything. So have a look on that website and that's how you order. We've got discounts. I must admit, it was really busy. So I know we had some sellouts, but hopefully Mandy and Lou have been able to sort some things out. But there are discounts. This is the Stamperia launch. Because we are doing it in conjunction with Personal Impressions, it means the stock is here and ready to go, which is very exciting indeed. On our website you'll see bundles, and those bundles are discounted, so there's 15% off the discounts. Now obviously you don't have to go for bundles, there's singles, and I think that's really important, because if you just want one stencil, you can get one stencil. If you're spending over £30 on postage, I think I've got all these, because now we're back to landscape. I think I've got all these. Oh, look at this. Yes, we have. See? Free postage. So if you pop in an order over £30, we have got free postage. And also, if you want to split your payments, you can do. You'll find that when you're coming to check your baskets out. So that's all the goodies. And of course, like and subscribe. At the end of the live, I'll be picking a winner. Someone will win 20 quid. We only do this on launches. But I will pick someone at the end. But I do pick them out of comments, because for me, having that's what I can see. So come and say hello, because then I can scroll through, and I do scroll through randomly. No, I hopefully not sold out forever. Vanessa, like, if there's anything you need and there's nothing there, always just send us a message and we can see what we can do. I know, Jackie. Now I've got me I've none of my pictures though, so because they're on other bit. Honestly, it's so confusing. It really is. Right, okay. So we've got loads and loads of goodies. For this one, I'm not going through product. I'm just going to demo. So obviously, if there's product you want to know about, just let me know, and we'll give you details. And of course, Mandy's there. Oh, what are you doing? Mandy's there to help and obviously give us details. Now, for some reason, sorry everyone, I know you can see me. I know you can see my finger. I'm trying to get my camera to zoom out. That's it. My camera's been really weird. Sorry, it's me. My phone's been really weird. Just bear with. Oh, it's been really weird. Sorry, everyone. I just need to see what it's doing, because it's not zooming properly. So let's shut that down and do it again. Let's link it again. I think it had a bit of a thingy. It had a bit of a thingy when I was going live, because it said you're not live. You know, you haven't set a live up, and it's like, yeah, I did. Yes, I did. So I think it's had a bit of a blip. So let's just do my phone again, and hopefully it'll work properly. Right, put this in. Sorry, everyone, because it's my good old phone, and I put that up here, you see. So that's my overhead camera. Oh, so posh. Now let's have a little look. See, I'll show you what I can see. Think like this. Okay, so at the minute, obviously, it looks busy, doesn't it? It looks busy. So hopefully now, yeah, it's better. We can zoom in. There we go, everyone. That's better. My busy desk. And let me put my comments back so I can see you all. Ta-da! I know, right? I've been prepping in between. That was absolutely my painty finger. So, I think it was you, weren't it, Kathy, who asked about the stencil. So this is quick demo, okay? Just really quick demo. I've got at least 3 demos set up, and this is an extra, so we'll see how we go. This one, I love this one. So this one is obviously in the owl collection. It's got the beautiful owls in there. And we were saying about the seam builder. So this is a seam builder. Now, I'm only going to use a little piece of card because this is going to be a quick demo. So let's use a little bit of card. Now, what I'm going to do is actually start with one of the owls. And I only want one of the owls. I don't want all 3 owls, so I'm just going to go with this little one, okay? So I'm going to get, and now I'm not going to faff about with loads of background colour or anything like this, because as I say, I want to do just a few quick demos before I do proper demo. And it's just to show you how effective these stencils are. So going in first of all with a bit of gathered twigs, and then I'm going to use a little bit of scorched timber. I'm doing the thing that I do every time and wish I'd got my sticky mat out. I do like using my sticky mat because it does help with your ink pads. It helps your ink pads not fly everywhere, but I forgot, so there you go. So a little bit on there, right? Now these 2 I don't want yet, so I'm not going to take this completely, you know, completely along the actual page. However, if I wanted to, I could quite easily move this along and then go in with a smaller brush. I don't use smaller brushes often, but for things like this, they're handy because now I can be more specific. So if I want to bring that fence across, I can do. Now, something like this, it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, it's a fence, it's a wooden fence, so it doesn't have to be perfect at all. So that's my little owl. So popping him on first. And then, I forgot the stencil. Oh no, Arwin. There's so many bits, Arwin. There's so many bits. Then taking the lovely trees. Okay, so now because we're using a stencil, we can see where we're going. So it means you can be really quite specific, which I love. Now I'm going to take a little bit of rustic wilderness, and this won't be a really you know, a demo that shows sort of all the different things you can do. This is your quick demo, but just to show you, pine needles. Let's use a little bit of pine needles. So we've got a couple of different colours in there. So you've got your beautiful trees. Now, what we can do is obviously, because it's a stencil, we can actually go in like this. You could put stencil tape down if you wanted to, so you're masking off the owl. I'm not. I'm just going to eyeball it and hope for the best. And I want to get the trees this side as well. So I'm going to take it and do exactly the same again. So eyeballing it and just making sure there. So we've got the continuation of the trees. If you want to, because we've got the stencil, you can always just come in and lightly touch the top of the stencil. So then you start getting the trees that are in the background. It's almost like they're in, you know, a bit of mist in the mountains. You know what I mean? And I love that because you've just got wisps of trees now in that background. I always think that looks really interesting. And of course, always, you know, spin your stencil as well, because that gives you you get them at different angles. So I love doing that. Doesn't it look really, really effective? Wow, Vanessa, that's well cool. This are kestrel, osprey and buzzards. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, what a treat, isn't it? That is beautiful. Oh, I tell you what, that was one thing going back down Swoundle, seeing all the red kites. Because here, believe it or not, we haven't actually got red kites up the north. What's that about? They've so much space. And there isn't any red kites up here, which I just think is bonkers. But there are tons. In Angdle, there's tons. But they're they like thingying, don't they, red kites? They think they get roadkill, don't they? And that's why you have to be so careful. Look, and now let's put the mountains in. So, but with the mountains, just, I'm not putting, and you can see, I'm not putting the whole mountain range in. So, because I can just pick little bits out, I can pick little bits just here, for instance. So if I pick this out here, and I'm being super light, so I'm not putting much pressure on my actual, I'm not putting much ink on my actual brush. Spin it. So again, and I am using a brush because it's a light stencil. So if I were using a sponge, I might pick up some of the little elements. So I don't want that. And can you see how you start getting those mountains in the background? You could as well, you could always put, like here, you could always put a mountain here. Because that's the thing, innit? You know, you can have the trees and the mountains and the trees. So you can always do that as well. So it gives you lots and lots of sort of variation. And in fact, let's have a look. Let's see. Do I want anything here as well? I would like another one just behind him there, because I think that'd be nice. And I've spun the stencil. And again, if you really like, you can control it. So you can control how much ink you're putting down, where your ink's coming from. So it really, see, it really controls the narrative of it. So it makes it look really beautiful. I mean, that scene, I filled it, you know, I wouldn't normally fill it like that. But I wanted to show you the layering. You definitely don't need to be filling the scene like that. You know, you could just do a little bit. But then, I mean, you can easily come in and with your stencil on the side, you know, you can start bringing a little bit of blue down here. So it starts to create a bit of texture on the floor so it looks like snow. So just using it at the side like this. Can you see? So you've got that lovely kind of texture going on at the bottom. So, I mean, it is over the top, way too much stuff, but I just want to show you all the different thingies, all the different sort of layers that you can achieve. I think that looks really cool. And then obviously, you know, you can start bringing in colour around the edges. You can add extra detail on here, so you can obviously create more drama with it and more of an actual design. Like the little hold on a second. This at the bottom, there's no way I'd be leaving that plain. You know, like that at the bottom. This, you'd end up, a bit heavy, but you'd end up using your ink or a pen. You could draw detail in, so your fence looks more like a fence. You know what I mean? But you'd faff with that. You'd faff with all that. See? Ain't it cool? So I wanted to show you that because I just think it's one of those stencils that allows you to play. And although that's like a quick, easy one, and you'd definitely be going and I'm tweaking, but I really like that. That's the first stencil I wanted to show you and play with. The other stencil, oh, I adore this one, is just, and now, it's that one and that one. So that one, that big one, and then that one. Because these are so good for building up scenes, for creating all sorts of different backgrounds. So let's take that piece of card again. Now I'm going to knock it back so it's not too white. So I'm literally just going to drag my ink pad across it so it knocks that ink back. And again, I'm not going to do a finished piece. I'm just going to quickly show you how to use that stencil there. So, there. Okay. So, a little bit of ink. Boom. Let's just blend that slightly. So, it's not, I've not got ink blobs everywhere. Okay. So, we've got a background. And that colour was Gathered Twigs. And then, with something like this, because you've got so much detail with both of them, you've got so many elements. Like for instance, with this one now, you can start just building it up. So like with this one, if I take my beautiful pine needles, so I can create a wreath around here. I can create I could create a beautiful background. I mean, oh, I love these stencils. You could use the whole thing. If you use the whole thing, especially the big one as a background, that'd look cool. But I just think picking parts of it, and look at that stencil, before you do anything, oh, it's so nice. Whip it round. You can obviously bring another little layer in here. Ooh, wrong colour. Wrong colour, our brown. Just bring another little layer here, like so. Isn't it beautiful? Let's bring some more of the thingies in. See, these stencils make me happy because it allows me to play. You know, it allows, there's that many elements. That was that border stencil. Let me get this one. Now, when you're looking at it, if you keep it back, you can see all the different elements on it. So, we might take some of the gorgeous leaves like this one. And if you use different greens as well, that helps sort of build up a bit. I've only got 2 greens because I couldn't be bothered digging everything out. But now you start bringing different elements in. And of course, you can spin it. You can add a darker green, add lighter green. Let me just see where that one is. That one's there. And all I'm doing, I'm literally just picking parts of it. What I'm not doing is masking any of it off. So use finer, you know, if your brushes are too big, use finer brushes, use your smaller brushes. Because your smaller brushes on things like this are really quite handy. And actually, when this is dirty, I'll be able to see it better. Because at the minute, oh, look at that. At the minute, because it's such a clean stencil, it's harder to see some of those elements. But as soon, and I am absolutely advocating having a dirty stencil, because as soon as it's dirtier, I'll be able to see it better. So, hurrah. Hurrah for dirty stencils. I might bring some red in here because I love the red. Let's bring a smaller brush. So let's have some berries there. Isn't that just gorgeous? And quick as well. You know, just lifting some of these little elements. You've got a gorgeous a white Christmas in there. So, of course, you can put your sentiment as well. Hold on a minute. Is that brown again? Yes, it is. I keep going it wrong ink. There we go. But it doesn't really matter. Isn't it lovely? I just love these stencils. Oh, there's a different leaf there. This is when I want a different green. Now I want lighter greens. I definitely, when you're doing this, use different tones of green. You know, get lots and lots of different shades because that'll give variety. And lots of your small brushes. Normally, I'm not a fan of really tiny brushes because I can't be bothered because I haven't got the patience. But in this instance, the smaller brushes are brilliant. So just bringing that in. And I know, actually, I've got some Elisa's in there and they're good because they're angled. I can't find my Lisa one. I were actually looking for them then because I've got my Lisa ones, like these little ones. See, normally I haven't got patience for small brushes, but for things like this, they're really handy because you can be really quite specific. Pretty, innit? And if you get something where you don't want it, then just bring a different colour in and overlap it, like the red berries. Like, because I like the red berries as well, because it just gives a pop, doesn't it? So, just overlay another colour on top. And then, it's mended. Beautiful, innit? Love it, absolutely love it. So that's that stencil. I really, really wanted to show you both of those stencils just because I think they're so ridiculously effective. See, that's a really teeny tiny bit now. So, see, that other little one of Lisa's is really good for them type bits. There, that's enough of that. Isn't it pretty? Aren't they beautiful? Look at that. See? Quick, so quick, but so ridiculously effective. Dying to show you them stencils. I thought just a really quick demo just to show how effective they are. And obviously with something like that then, you could bring in texture paste, you know, you could do all sorts. And that's then a beautiful background. So maybe you're going to be bringing in embellishments. Maybe you're going to be bringing in, let's see, some of the ephemera. Or let me just get from my lovely book Oh, I want my smaller book now. Maybe, there we go, from my lovely little book. You know how you've got the sentiments? Maybe it's going to be one of the gorgeous, gorgeous sentiments that you're going to pop here. I'm off on my tangents rather than sentiments then, because I will need to be a bit quicker. Because in your book, so this is, I know, Chris, I'm trying to be really speedy. I know. Where did you get, Linda, my brushes, I've got all sorts. So that one's a Funky Fossil brush. That one will be, I don't know. There's that many people do brushes. This one's an Ulta New one. This one is a Lisa. That's a Lisa Horton one. The only ones we've got on the website are the Lisa Horton. They're the only brushes. So, and I've just collected these all for such a long time. So yeah, they're handy. They're really handy to get hold of. So yeah, so a bit of a mixture there. Funky Fossil, not too sure. Ulta New, Lisa Horton. So there's a bit of a mixture there, if that helps. There's so many brushes out there. They all do much of a muchness, to be fair. Now, this is the mixed media book. So, with the mixed media book now, right, so if I wanted to finish that off, tangents, everybody, tangents, because this, oh my gosh, I mean, how easy is it to finish this off? Look at these. So you've got backgrounds, you've got stickers. Oh, Leonie, Pujol, you weren't going to do this. You've got sentiments. I mean, as I'm looking through, there's so many elements, I could put on this, isn't there? There's so many elements because collected. Absolutely, Lillian, I've collected them throughout, and I've collected stroke hoarded. But because I've represented so many brands throughout my crafty career, it means that I've been very lucky. I've been able to pick up loads of gorgeousness, and I think, and loads of really handy elements like that. So yes, that Winter Blessings, let's have a look. So I'm taking this out. These are the die cut elements. I'm trying to be careful, but I am also trying to be really speedy. But Winter Blessings to you. I think that looks really beautiful. I could put a little border on it as well, because that looks nice. And that border is really nice as well. Do you want to, Leonie? Do you want to? We've got 3 more demos, remember? We'll see. If I don't manage to do the demos, then I don't. I would like to say I'll record them and pop them on, but I'm not sure if I'll get to do that either. But I might do. I'll try. I'll definitely try, because I have planned them. But let's have a see if that would look quite nice. See, that looks quite nice, doesn't it? That little border across it, that's beautiful. And then, obviously, we've got ephemera. So, you've got your beautiful packs of ephemera. And these, again, just make it super, super easy. I mean, let's face it. You don't really, it's just easy. This is the, we have got the ephemera bundle. I know I'm not showing you product, but it's just because I just wanted to create in this one. But just going through, and I mean, I've got all these. Oh, look. Oh my gosh. It's gone. This has gone from like being really quick, easy, just doing that, to, oh, look at all the cute things. I love doing this though. When you go through and you start looking at all the different elements, I mean, even that looks beautiful on it, doesn't it? Once you've created a background, you can do so many, you can add so many elements to it, can't you? Like the beautiful, look at that. That'd look gorgeous as well, doesn't it? Oh, come on. This is such an easy collection to work with, because everything looks gorgeous together. It's just, oh, look at him. See, even if, look, how beautiful is that? Isn't it easy to work with? Don't you love it when you've got a collection that's proper easy to work with? I mean, literally, all of those look really, really good, don't they? They just all look really, really good. Oh, I do love that one as well. Do love my border. Right, Leonie, you're doing the faff, you're doing the faff. Right, stop faffing. It won't, right, I'm going to stick things down. I'm going to stop faffing. That's going there. I'm having my winter blessings. I'm going to have my little basket with my fruit and my little owl there because that's cute. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then, okay, because I know what I'm doing, obviously, what we're not going to do is waste that border. So, but I'll cut where I know I'm going to pop my embellishment, which is there. Pop that there. I would, with this, I'd faff a bit. You don't say. Oh, it does show it how easy it is. Bandy wants Bambi. Oh, Bambi. I know, Mandy, sorry. I found my sponges. Do you know, I am so happy I found my sponges because when Scorched Timber, my favourite brand, when I'm inking edges, my sponges are my preferred tool. I much prefer doing it with a sponge. It's quicker than a brush. Brushes bug me for that. Sponge is great. So let's pop, oh, I forgot it were double-sided then. Double-sided. So that's out of your pad. Pop a little bit of ink on because you'll see it better. And then this one is going to be 3D'd. So we'll pop that there. That's going to be 3D'd. Yeah, well, if I don't manage to finish my demos, I'm absolutely going to have to record it because I've done one of them, I've done loads of prep. There we go. There we are. And then, love that, pickled apple. So around the edges again, because you don't want your white bits. So just go around like so. So you can have that dimension like that. Beautiful. It's got that lovely background, lovely bit of dimension. And then the rest of the border, you've got all the rest of that border. So we'll pop it about here like so. Just, and this is where I am super tight because I'm making sure that with that border, I'm not cutting anything that I can use for another project. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, if you cut it right, you'll be able to use some of it for another project. Okay, glue that on. Like so. And it just needs to sit under there like that. Perfect. And then our cute little owl. Hooray! Oh yeah, they do make a difference. Our Wendy, the sponges absolutely make a difference. They're miles easier than brushes. And you don't need to get in all nooks and crannies. You just whip round like so. Much easier. And then let's 3D my little owl on. So this is just a quickie. Just a quickie. Come on. Just to really show the stencils. But then to show just how quick and effective. Oh, after all that, I'm still covering up my embellishments. I'm going to get over that because otherwise I'll end up faffing again, won't I? So I'm going to walk away from that. If you know what I'd be doing, I'd obviously, if you lot weren't working, you know I wouldn't have done that. You know I wouldn't have stuck that down. I'd have been like pulling it all back off again just to save that little bow. Yes, most definitely I would have. But the border's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I love that you've got all these different little elements. You know, I mean, quick and easy. That could be a card. It could be a lovely little postcard. You know, maybe this is what we should do this year. Rather than sending cards, maybe we should send postcards because they're cheaper. But, see, cute, innit? Beautiful. Right, so stencils. That was a stencil. So that was my non-demo, if you will. But let me just put all these beautiful embellishments packs away again. Those embellishment pack, you are getting, I think these are the ones that's, is it just 12 quid off top of my head? And you get, or is it 10 quid? I can't remember. But you get all your ephemera and you get your die cuts. Such a good pack. Now then, let me put that down there and let me just quickly Pop that little border back in my gorgeous book. Love those, love those. Okay, so that's my first quickie demo that isn't a real demo. Now the next one I wanted to do, again, quickie demo, I'm hoping I can show quite a few different, quite a few of the different collections. Okay, yeah, Carol, I'd have definitely saved the bow. If I'd have thought about it, I'd have saved the bow. So what I want to do is, the next one, I'm going to get my art journal. Now, this is, and we've got these on the website actually, these are the Dilution journals, and this is lovely. The square journal is just gorgeous. It's really, really nice, because what you've got that, I love the square journal. Part of the Dilutions range, and it's got really lovely cardstock. Well, cardstock paper, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Really lovely journals to work on. And I love square journals. I just think they look really effective, aren't they? They're absolutely beautiful. Hello there, Alison. Lovely to have your company back from the gym. Oh, you're good. My journal's still on touch, Sylvia. Oh, Sylvia, get your journal out, lady. I love it. Doesn't that just look beautiful? Beautiful. So I dug this one out and I thought, now I was going to do a double page spread. I'll try, but again, I hope I get at least 2 proper demos in, but we'll see. So I'm using the Alice. Now this is part of the Alice I Want It All collection, or you can get it on its own, and this is the junk journal. Okay, and I just thought, I love my journals, several sizes now, look at me. Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they, Kathy? Aren't they nice to work with? They're really, really, really nice, and I love the quality. They're gorgeous. I'm just gonna have a slurp of water. Hold up. Oh, that's better. So thirsty. I mean, I know it's raining, but it's so warm, so close. It is really raining again now. That beautiful sky that we had has gone. It's just grey. Okay, now what I've done already, in this pad, there's a page that's got lots of these. So they're all like your patchworks. So I've already cut out some of my patchworks, okay, from my beautiful junk journal pad. So I've taken them, and I'm going to stick these on. Now, I wanted to do a double page spread, but I'm just concerned about... Oh, don't be concerned about time. Don't be an idiot. Stick them down and I've done with it. Right, okay. I'm not overthinking this. It's only 18 degrees, is it? Oh, it feels really warm here. Really close. And I've got all the windows open. I am going to ink my edges a little bit as well, although I am going to be painting these. This might be a waste of time. Might be a waste of time, stop doing it, because you haven't time to waste, girl. Right, oh, and the double-sided. So it's one of them, it's like, oh, which way you're going to go. So, not overthinking this one. Not overthinking, but oh, I love these. This is your double-sided. So this is from the Alice mixed media pad. Now that mixed media pad, these are brand new to Stamperia, the mixed media pads, and they're such a good idea. If you did miss it earlier, they're wonderful because you've got stickers, you've got die cuts, you've got beautiful cardstock in there, so it's a real mixture of different products for you to play with, but also but also of really gorgeous quality material, you know, and quality stuff. It's absolutely beautiful. So I don't want it to be a mirror image. I want it to be different. Look, aren't they nice? You might be using these as ATCs, you know. So it might be that you're going to use these different to use them like I'm using them, because they're perfect for ATCs. I think they're right size. Let me just check. Should be 2.5 by 3.5, shouldn't it? So, where's my centimetres? What are they? Oh, they might be a bit big actually. Might be a bit big. So 1, 2, Oh, I don't know though. 1, 2, nearly what? 2.5 by 3.5. Oh no, that is bigger. That is bigger. They look, ain't it funny? I forget. ATCs, you forget how little they actually are, don't you? Till you measure it and then go, oh yeah, no, it's too small. But it don't matter. You use them as you want. Now, I love doing this because I'm not thinking about it, so it kind of already gives me it. It determines my space, but doesn't. You know, I can do all sorts with this. Oh my gosh, Pam, get your journal out. I nearly did Malamali journal today, actually. I was very, very tempted. Very tempted. Yeah, but I used this one because I'd already got some Stamperia in it. So like, oh, let's use that because it's already Stamperia'd. So, got this sorted. So what I'm going to do next is bring in some paint. So your paint, now we have got on the website paint that matches the Owl Christmas and also the, oh, I've got 2 turtle doves there, and also the Candy Christmas. Now, I haven't got all the colours, I don't think. This is the one that, but yeah, so I've got a colour missing here. This is the one that matches the Owl Christmas. So you've got avocado, dark green, turtle dove, earth brown, a titanium white, and I'm sure there's another in that. I think it might be cookie. I think it's cookie. Okay, so, and it's a shame because that cookie's lovely. The other one is, this one is the Candy Christmas. That's got your light blue, it's got your apple, it's got your milk white, it's got pink. I can only find pastel pink, but yours will have pink. And then it's got turquoise, and I think there might be one other in this actually. But you can see, even though that's meant to go with the Candy Christmas, you can use it with the others. You know what I mean? Oh, I still got my ATC book somewhere. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it took me quite a bit to actually finish that because it was at a particularly bad time of life. But I was very proud that I did. And ATCs are great, aren't they? Now, because I can't find the cut, don't just work with what you've got, girl. So, let's work with what I've got rather than going faffing. So what I'm going to do, okay, is add a bit of blue. Now, before I do this, let me just look where I'm going. Because, obviously, I want to use my Alice for this one, right? So this is where I'm going. So if I look through, what's my predominant colour? So I've got beautiful borders, I've got my gorgeous, so I've got my blues, so I'm definitely using these, but I've got blues, I've got the creams in there, there's even some red in there as well. So I might bring that in. The turquoise is going to go. All the turquoise works with this as well. So I've got lots and lots of options. Obviously the paint, I don't want the paint, the background, to be the main feature. I want the paint to blend this, but to knock, I want it to knock my page back. So I've got sort of detail on it, and so it's you know, so it's not flat. That's the word I'm after. So I'm going to put on, I'm mixing my paint. So I'm going to use milk white. I'm going to use a bit of turtle dove. This is definitely where I'd use a cookie. If I could find the cookie, I'd be using my cookie. But I ain't got my cookie. What have I got that's similar to cookie? The cookie is like a really nice sort of warm yet orangey brown. It's a lovely, lovely colour is the cookie. And it's really annoyed me that I haven't got it. I've got cappuccino. That's quite nice. Let's use cappuccino instead then. Okay, so what I'm doing is splodging my paints up here. Alright? Like so. Oh, it's Rizwana in the house. Hi there, Rizwana. Oh, I haven't found any in the UK anymore, but it was on last week. What's that one, my love? What haven't you found in UK? Okay, and then let's bring the paints in. So, getting my brush, which has got a lot of water on it. And let's just start getting the paints in, right? So just bringing them on the page, not too worried. This the paper as well. Oh, it's so nice. You can really, really faff with this paper. So you can put a fair bit of water on it, which is very good. There we go. So start bringing this in. like so. And again, I don't want it flat, I want texture. That's the aim. The aim is texture. Let's get this watered down a bit. Like so. And I love doing stuff like this. Because you know, at first it's a bit scary and you think, oh, what have I just done to my page? But it all works in the end. And I'm not even being terribly careful about going over the cards, because I kind of like that as well. I kind of like that the cards are being forced into the back, into it, you know, the part of it. So, cover my page, and sorry it's falling off the edge. It's just because I've popped my paint down there. Okay, so bobbing that on. Let's bob a bit more of this on round here, like so. So it's almost creating a little bit of shadow round here, like that, which I rather like. And let's do again round here. Create a little bit of shadow round here, like so, which I love. Let's bring some more of that in. Okay, let's see if I like it. Once I start playing with paint, that is it. It's like, oh, Leslie, don't be silly. You didn't offend me in the slightest. It were funny. Oh, Leslie, I hope you haven't been worried. No, not at all, my love. Oh, good grief. Don't you worry. It's stuff like that don't offend me, Leslie. Hey, it's funny. And anyway, never worry about stuff like that, Leslie. I come out with all sorts of gubbins. It's funny. And if I were worried, I'd keep my mouth shut, you know what I mean? I won't say words I weren't sure about. Now, I'm doing this because I like, can you see how that starts creating like 4 panels? So if you bring your paint in, you can start creating like and extending your little panels. I love doing stuff like this. So letting that paint blend out. So I'm not just creating panels, I'm also, oh, I've got a hair to get off. I'm also, it creates like drop shadows as well. There we go. Beautiful. Let's do a little bit down here. Like this. This is what I should have just done. See what it's starting to do? So it starts to split your page up. I really like this. It's one of those techniques, and actually, David, this is the kind of technique I was talking about with your thingy, with your big canvas. Because you can split it. I'm splitting it where the actual, I've put way too much paint out, where the panels are, but you can actually start splitting your page wherever you want to split your page, you know what I mean? You don't have to follow the panels, and it can look really interesting, can this? Like, for instance, here, like I can split my page here, and as long as I allow the paint to fade out, can you see it just gives it a really cool sort of false drop shadow? Good, innit? Or is one, yes, my love, yes. This is Dilutions one. So Dilutions journal that I decided to use for this one. Just because I really love it. That bit of hair on my paintbrush is driving me nuts. Hold on, I'm going to have to chop it off. It's one random. It's really, really random. A really random hair. Hold on. Chop that off, that's better. So, now this page feels a bit... let me get a bit of water on my paintbrush again. And I know this is faffier now, but I really like it. It's worth it, honest. So, oh, I don't like that though. Blend it out quick. There, it's better. Quick! That's better. Because I don't want it solid, I want it to disappear. like that. See? So it creates extra panels. Good, innit? I've started doing it. Yes. Oh, yes, yes. If, I tell you what, if you have issues, a water brush, that's really good for this technique because it's got, when you've got the water on, or have you already nailed it? Have you nailed it now? Because your water brush, you can blend it quicker. So it means when you actually put your paint on, you know, rather than like I did with that other one, I had to get paint on really quick. It takes longer, but I found it's really, really effective. And I love this technique. Do you know what? I learnt this technique at Stamperia such a long time ago. And it's one of those techniques that I've gone back to time and time again because it's so ridiculously effective. You know, it looks good. Every time it looks good. And I love it for the way it splits a page up and makes you look at a page completely different. It's so ridiculously effective. Now, I'm not faffing. Don't say you're faffing, Leonie. You're not. You're creating a lovely page. My water stopped watering. My water brush has stopped being a water brush there, which is very annoying. Like the lines, they don't have to. I can have that petering out. You know, it doesn't need to come back to the bottom. You're deciding what panels are what. You know, you decide what you want a panel to be. Looks effective, doesn't it? There we go. And the page, now at first I was pushing my luck with this paper because I'd loaded quite a lot of water on it and I was still working it. So sometimes if you do that with your page, just ease off. Don't overwork it. If you can see it getting a bit, you know, straining, just ease off, let it dry. There we go. Right, okay, I like that. I've got rather a lot of paints there, haven't I? Put it back in bottle. There. And I quite like as well, like getting the corners a bit heavier. You know, so with this, so going in like your corners here and making that just a bit heavier because it makes it look, it gives it more shade. Cool, innit? Isn't it nice? And that's just a few bits of paper from the book. You know, a few bits of paper from the book. How many are in the journal? Sylvia, I don't really know. Oh, Carol, you have to try it. Quite a few. There's quite a few. I bet there's 50, is there? No, maybe 30. Don't know, Sylvia. There are a lot. There are a lot. Oh, get it, Sylvia. Just have a go. Oh, journaling. I love journaling. It's just, as you know. Now, that pen, I don't want to put it back because it's already started to dry. So what I will have to do, because we can't waste it, can we now? So what we'll have to do is scoop it. Scoop and spritz. Let's do a scoop and spritz. Way too much paint. I do that quite a bit with this paint. Always good to have some extra cardstock ready, isn't it? So we'll do a bit of a scoop with my paint. There's no way I'm going to get 3 demos, is there? Yes, they're acrylics. So this is your Stamperia acrylics. And they are a really nice paint. I like these. They're a lovely paint. You've got some really nice colours. They blend beautiful. Yeah, they're lovely. They're absolutely lovely paints. And they're a good price as well. And I do like the fact they don't bring new ones out every time. What they do, they have a set collection. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? They have a set collection. So what they do now, when they bring a new release out, they'll say, right, these paints will match this collection. So it might be you've already got these. And that's why I could go back in my existing paints, because Stamperia didn't send me paints. So I can go back in my existing paints to find the colours. And I know I've got like cookie dough, but I just can't find it. And I love that because it's like, well, you know, you don't have to buy them every single time. If you've already got them, you might already have the right colours. See, this is why we don't waste paint. Because look, 2 really cool backgrounds. just from scraping up the excess. Boom. Okay, so that's your beautiful, I'm just putting that there. Let me just clean that bit up because, there we are, because it's wet through. There. So, background done. And actually, while I were faffing, cleaning up my paint, it means that my page had a bit of time to dry. So that's my gorgeous page, panels. So really, we've only used 3 bits of paper from that, but it looks like I've used more because panels. And this is where you start to play. So for instance, I might bring in some of my stamps. They're the stamps from the Owl collection because I love that one there. I think that looks magnificent. Oh my gosh, the stencils. You know, this is the bit now. This is the bit where it's like, right, now play. I'm going to bring in some. I forgot my, let me just find, I might put it on here. I'm using scorched timber just to see if I like it. So let's just stamp over the top of there. So it might be a bit heavy, my scorched timber. If you fall out with what you've done, because I've painted on there, if I'm quick, I might be able to lift some back off again. Might. But as it happens, I quite like it, so I'm going to crack on. And I quite like this where it's not perfect. I think that has quite a nice look to it. So, let me just... Now, the paint isn't 100% dry, and I can tell because this has got a bit of a bleed in it. So, but again, that's okay. I'm not too fussed about that either. Because again, it looks quite interesting. It's a shame though, because the detail of this stamp is lovely. So if I'd have waited and dried my paint properly, the detail is beautiful. But look, I'll show you what it's doing. And it is all about, see, can you see how some of that's blending? So it's not as, can you see how that one's much more crisp? So that one's crisp, whereas these have blended out a little bit. But that's fine. Again, it's a page. So if I don't like it, absolutely stick your gold embellishments. Yeah, I've got the gold. I've got those ready to go. So I can cover it. So anything, and this is the beauty of an art journal page, anything you fall out with, change it, you know? Go over the top of it. You can paint over the top of it again. So if I fell out with that, literally just paint over the top, and that'll be that. You know, so this is a nice thing about journal pages. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I probably should have. Tell you what I should have done. I should use VersaFine Clair, but I weren't thinking about it. And just pick that up. If I'd have been thinking about it, I'd have used VersaFine Clair on it. But it's fine. And I tell you what as well, when you've done something like this, again, you can always go in with pens. Like if you've got a fine liner, that isn't a fine liner, but if you've got a fine liner, you can always go in with pens. This is our Kill Gel pens, and do like little details over the top. So you can always sort of sketch over the top. And again, and sketching on your books, on your journals is lovely because then it adds your touch to it. You know, it adds your design on it, which is what it's all about, isn't it? Let's bring a little bit of stenciling in. This is a cracker because, let's face it, it's quick and it's easy. It's one of those stencils that'll work with anything. So I'm going to go with this. I'm going to bring in a little bit of, I've got volume paste. Now, I know we won't have this on our website. This is an old tub that I've dug out. But any texture paste is going to do. All right, so let me just clean that off. And let's pick up a little bit of volume paste. Now, I know that this won't be dry before I come to put my embellishments on. So I am going to have to be a little bit careful. But if I put it on thin enough, then maybe I'll be able to get away with giving it a bit of a spritz to dry it. So I'm just popping a little bit here and a little bit there. So I'm not filling my pages, it's just little bits. And I love it now because now these panels, they look like they are part of this page, don't they? You know what I mean? It doesn't look like my panels aren't on paper. I love how you can change the look of it completely depending what you use and depending how you use things. Now, because I've fallen out with that stamp a bit, I'm working over the top of it. So anything I've fallen out with, just go over the top, it don't matter. Like that. And just scraping a little bit of the stencil on, so it's a little bit here, a little bit there. And let's have some falling off the page. Like so. And I like it when it's not full as well. I think that always looks really effective. I want some falling off the page here as well, just so it doesn't look too planned. I'm lifting the stencil up. They're lightweight stencils, are these, so they're dead easy to lift when you're going over your page. There we go. And any bits that aren't full, let me just scrape out. And in fact, I might even use a little bit of my texture paste on here as well, just to add a little bit of extra detail. And this is again where we all start getting carried away. There. A little bit here, a little bit there. I love it. This, I absolutely wasn't going to do this. This was going to be a quick page, but I've absolutely got carried away with it. Okay, so just dragging that down so it adds a bit of texture. Palette knives are always the best for this. Just a little bit of texture down there, and let me just scrape that. Alright, do I like that? Let's add a little bit more along the bottom now, like this. I do love, and this is, I do get carried away, you know. There's definitely parts where I know I should stop when I do my pages, but then I get carried away, and then before you know it, I've gone off on a tangent, and sometimes I completely fall out with my page because I've gone off on my tangents. There we are. Okay, that's enough of that, Leonie. There, that's nice, isn't it? And it all comes together. The pages are so smooth. Yes, Sylvia, they're really, really good pages for sketching on. They're beautiful. It is a really nice, smooth journal, is this one, which is fabulous. Let me just pop that to one side while I just give this a spritz. What I love about this as well, you know, when I'm demoing stuff like this, you know, we can do really quick, pretty things like that card that I did right at the beginning. Or with any of your projects, you see that turned from clean to dirty with this cloth. It's obviously covered in blue ink, isn't it? But then you can do loads of good mixed media stuff. You know, there's so many different things you can do with your collections, and I love that. I love that you can really play with every single collection. Now, let's try and just dry this off gently, because otherwise, you know what's going to happen. I'm going to stick my finger in it, and it's, you know, I'm going to make a mess everywhere. So I'll try and maybe dry it off a little bit. Spend more time drying it off. I'm not drying it off enough, so I will have to be a little bit careful. I would have liked to have put some colour over the top of that and just knock that white back a bit. I did dig out, and I don't know if these are the right colour either, and these are the Stamperia mixed media colours. Now these are, with the Stamperia mixed media colours, I haven't tested it yet, so I'm really hoping that this isn't blocked. But with the mixed media colours, see how light they are? They're really, really light. And I really love this because with something like this, it won't, although I can get a little bit of colour into this, it won't be too intense. So if you don't want something that's, you know, really heavy and you're worried about popping it, I like doing it, using it as a layer, have a go with these, because you might find that they work better than the ones that are for different projects, but they might actually work better for you. So there we go, just dry that off. Let's just give that a bit of a blast as well, because it's curling. and just hope these are dry-ish. Dry-ish. And what I mean by this, let me just show you. So do a little bit, and then I want to do another little spritz. I'll spritz a bit of water, so I've got a bit moving. But look, can you see? I've only put a bit of water because I wanted a drip really, but it didn't. But look how light that is. So it's not really, really intense. It knocks it back a bit, you know, and I really like that. So yeah, it's quite subtle. And obviously, if you want to, if you spritz it on and then just pick a little bit up, again, it just gives you that really soft sort of finish. Really like that. I'm not sure which colours we've got with the spritzers. I'm not 100% sure what are in this collection. I was going to look and then I forgot. Because what I started doing was I would trying to find something and found these. And I thought, oh, so that's why this came with me. I'm hoping I'm not going to fall out with this page. I'm doing that thing where I'm using... right, I've fallen out with the snowflakes. I've really fallen out with that. That's really irritated me. So I'm going to have to find something to put on that now. Really fallen out with it. But hopefully... These are good as well. You know, if you love your splatters, you know, any of your splatters are great for that. Because you can literally, like, put a puddle of it on and then just splash it and it looks really effective. Okay, that's okay. And I'll put just one more spritz down here. And then just pick up a little bit of that and get rid of the excess. Okay. Yeah, the snowflakes, the dark browns are driving me nuts. I agree, heat and watercolour painting don't go together. I now know. Yeah, I suppose. I bet with your watercolour painting and when it's really warm, was everything drying too quick, or what happened? Was it just like, was it just horrendous? Let me just give this a dry again. Like so. See, if I hadn't put these layers on, I'd be painting over those snowflakes. I should have painted over snowflakes before, when I knew they were offending me. But what I'm going to have to do is just stick something on that instead. Right, now, because obviously this was meant to be a quick demo. What time is it? Oh, okay. If I just get this finished, then theoretically I'll be able to do another demo. So what I've got in here, you've got these now. I'm really hoping that I'll be able to use some of these that they'll go. So... these have got, looky here, you've got a little landlocked bit there, you see? So where the actual hole is there, make sure you get that landlocked bit out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start taking out embellishments. Now, this is where I take out embellishments willy-nilly. Just go for it, because then I'm going to make my mind up. So I love the baubles, and I must admit all these baubles are just beautiful. Because it's die cut, I'm going to do that, because that's so much quicker, and it means I can shape it. Now I know we haven't got these in stock, but this is the flower forming stuff that they brought out. Obviously I bet you have something like this already in your stash. If not, then an embossing tool and a foam mat. That'll do the thing. That'll do it, right? That'll do the job. So let me just get that bit out there, like so. And that one needs a little bit of texture as well. They have got your little pips. It's just, you know, you might need to get rid of your pips. Yeah. Get rid of that landlocked bit. My long lost bit. Now normally these are 3s, aren't they? Oh good grief, which one shall I go for? They're all double-sided as well, everybody. They're all double-sided. Let's go for that other blue one. I should really be looking at my page to see what works, but because I'm meant to be rushing, I'm not doing. So let's just hope, shall we? There's so many elements. This is the thing, isn't there? I use sugar paste tools, that's a good idea. Yeah, sugar paste tools, because that's going to work. Same, isn't it, really? So, got some beautiful cards. Now, what else do I love in here? So, I love the borders. And this one here, I just thought that was gorgeous, actually. I might take the border and see if I love a border. See if I want to use it. You've got loads and loads of little sentiments, and I really like those, but I don't know about those yet, so I won't pop any out. I really, on this one, I mean, we've got so many stickers. So stickers I'll come back to, but I loved the frames. Oh, they're just so cool, aren't they? So let's pop a few of the frames out. Again, just to see. I might use them, I might not. I loved the ones with clocks. They're all double-sided as well. So, let's get some of these out. See, some things I'm taking out with the little ball tool, some I'm not. Depends if I can be bothered. And I'm trying to pick a few different colours. Because, oh, now that one's super detailed. So because that's super detailed, just so I don't rip it, I'm going to go around with ball tool. And honestly, it breaks all them little pips. It's cracking. There we go. I might have done it too much though. I think I might have been a bit... Have I actually ripped it? No. Have I? Doobie-doobie-doo. Doobie-doobie-doo. Doobie-dooing. Okay, one more bit. There. Now, oh, you've got all them landlocked areas. This isn't one for a demo, is it now, darlings? This one's a bit of a faff for a demo. It's worth it, because look at all that detail that you take out. Ooh. No, Leonie, not on the demo. In fact, oh, look, I have ripped it. I've ripped that one. But it's okay, I'll use that for a different one. The cat's cool in it. There's so many beautiful embellishments. I love this pad. This pad, obviously, it's a mixed media pad. You've got the mixed media pad, and of course, you've got all the Alice collection. So again, you've got loads and loads of choices. I'm just popping sort of everything out, aren't I? And then look at all of that. They're so cool. I was going to cut one of these out as well, but then, is that the Alice at Christmas? Yes. So this is the Junk Journal Alice at Christmas. And with this, it does, you can get it on its own, or you can get it in the full Alice collection. So you have got choices with this. But you can, yeah, you can literally, if you want to, you can literally just get the Junk Journal. And it's cool because it's got so many elements in it. You know, in this one journal, you've got so many different bits. And I love that, because it makes it dead easy. It's the first time Stamperia have done this, and I think it's a really good move, because it gives you a taster, doesn't it? You know, maybe you can't get the whole collection, or maybe you've not done something like this before, or maybe it's not your favourite collection, but you want a little bit of it. This is such a good way of doing that, isn't it? I'm going around the ink with those two. I'm going to go around the ink with this one. There's my sponge. I'm trying to be quick. There we go. And then let's ink this for just in case. Now, what I should do with this, because I can feel that it's got, I can feel those pips. So, if you get your sanding block out, sand those pips off. Sand your pips off. And that will smooth it out. Obviously, you should do that before you do your inking. But it does make a difference. That is the easiest way. I know I'm the ground with a pair of scissors, but as my sanding block is there, it's way quicker doing that. I mean, these have all got pips on as well, but I can't be bothered just for now. Right, now then, let's try and put this together. Okay. I am rushing. I can feel I'm rushing. I shouldn't be. I should be calm, because I'll ruin my page if I rush. And I've already fallen out with that. So bad. So bad. There. But I'm hoping I can show you how to get over the bits that you've fallen out with. Sanding your bits off? Absolutely. Oh, our Louise off to have a cheeky look at the website as well. Thank you ever so much. So, see, I love the borders. So now it's deciding on popping it together. What I did definitely want to do is bring the baubles in, because I thought these would look really quite cool coming down the page. So it's just deciding how to actually have them like that, because I thought that's kind of cool, but I'll probably change my mind 50 times now. So let's have a see. Pop it on that page and see. Because that looks, I like that. There. Let me just have a look. No, that one doesn't work there. That one works there. And maybe that one. Don't know about that. Oh, I saw red kite on Saturday flying over the farmer's field near church. Oh, red kites are just the best, aren't they? Love red kites. They're so beautiful. Don't know now. I know what it is. It's because of this. It's just sending me off. Hide your snowflakes with them. Well, my snowflakes, I could put them there to hide my snowflakes. Like so. Oh, actually, that's nice. Right, okay. Just hold my thought. So I'll kind of like that almost. But let's see. I might have gone off the page altogether. Leonie, just keep going for a minute and then decide if you've gone off your page or not. Okay. I might have. I do this, everybody. I do go off pages when I've created. It's because them darn snowflakes. I've fallen out with them so bad, which is such a shame. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to paint over them. Because they've really put me off. So, and I always tell you, don't I, that if it doesn't, you can always fix it. So I'm going to fix it because it's just put me off too bad. So I'm actually going to get rid of them. Okay, let's just blotch it out and get rid. I know it'll get rid of some of my thingy in. The shading round it, but if I knock these back, it'll just make me better. Okay, it will just make me feel better because they've really irritated me. And you know what? This is the thing when we demo, isn't it? You don't always go to plan, and that's okay, because this is the thing on how to get round something. So if you fall out with something, how do you get round it without completely destroying your project? You know what I mean? It's like, how do you come back from it without, you don't want to destroy everything, but you need to come back from it, don't you? This is how you do it. Okay, so I've taken it out with a lighter colour. Now I'm going in with a darker colour because it needs a darker colour to cover. But I'm not putting it on really, smooth, because that texture is going to help it look like it's meant to be. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it might be a bit too obvious that I'm trying to rescue my page. Whereas actually, look, so now that doesn't look like I'm just trying to rescue my page. You know what I mean? It looks like it fits in. I'll need to put my border back in again, but it's better. It makes me feel better. I would say just paint over them. I feel better now I've painted over them. I had to do it. It was like, it's just offending my eye. Isn't it funny? And does anybody else get like that? You know, when it gets to a point where it's like, yeah, I can't. And I think it's dead important to do this. You know, like to rescue a page, you can rescue a page. Never think you can't rescue your page, because this is proper crafting. Oh, it is. It is proper crafting. The other one were quick. This is proper, you know, and I bang on about it enough, don't I, about rescuing a page. And it's doable. You know, you don't have to give up. I normally say get a bit of gesso on it, but when you've got your lovely paints that work with what you've got, then you use your lovely paints, don't you? Now, I've got rid of that one, and I much prefer it. So let's get rid of that side as well. Okay. What a shame. My poor little stamp. And it's a lovely stamp. I just used the wrong ink. And that's, unfortunately, what's done it for me. Because I used the wrong ink, it was like, ooh, can't. It was just offending me. Ridiculous, isn't it, quite frankly? Ridiculous. Right, use that pink, because that's your warmer brown. There we go. Oh, I feel better already. I love pages like this, because by the time you finish, you've got about 50 layers of paint on. They're really thick pages. There we are. That's better. That's better. Oh, feeling better already, everybody. Although I do want to put my 4 borders in again, but I am worried if I start faffing about putting 4 borders in. Look, that's better, innit? Oh, so much better. Although this block here looks a bit too solid. I'm worried if I start popping 4 borders in. No, it's going to be time, innit? But I might just have to. Yeah, it's one of them, innit? I think as well, if you do something and you absolutely hate it, you can't look past it, can you? You know, or there's no sticking plaster when you hate it. You have to sort it out, don't you? Hashtag life. Now I'm just gonna do a really quick, because I did want to finish this off. I want to put some gold, them beautiful gold rub-ons. Have we got any of them gold rub-ons left, Mandy? I don't know if we sold out of them. I know when I looked, they were pretty much gone with gold rub-ons. So I don't know if any are left, really. There, that's a bit better. Oh, look, that's better. This is fine. I know it's uneven, but that's absolutely fine. I like uneven. And it's funny now, because going back over this, but because I've got my texture paste on there, it's a bit harder putting my 4 lines in, but I can get a 4 line in. There. Proper crafting. I do my, because I do a plan. My plan and then what I do are 2 different things, aren't they? There's the motorbike, everybody. I hope you heard the motorbikes. Just for you lot, then. Right, let's have that. Just going off like so. And then this one. I do get carried away with the lines. I really like doing them. There, okay. That's okay. Do I like it? I think so. I'm not. I know normally I'd be picking this up, but time. So I'm going to be really naughty. Because look at the time. It's definitely better, isn't it? It's definitely better. Oh. Let myself down. See, I'd never do this normally. But I know. I'm really good to do, because my other one, I wanted to use the other collection. And if I'd done that, I'd have been able to do them all. So maybe I need to just speed up and see if I plonk them on. Let's just plonk some embellishments on and see what they look like. So, I wanted to pop these on here, like so. Because I think the frames are just gorgeous. Let's have a little see. Use your beautiful frames. I like doing this. Who likes the faff? You know, the faffing about of deciding where you're putting things. Faffing about deciding which bits are going where. And it's just, this takes me forever. When I demonstrate, having to do this a bit speedier is lethal. Because this isn't speedy for me. This is the bit that takes forever. You know, and it's one of those, like, when you have to rush, there's no chance. But I love all the different layers, and I do like this. So I like this. So that one I'll just forget about for now. Let's stick to this, because if anything, at least if I've got half of it finished, that'll be fabulous. So I'm loving this, right? So what I'm going to do, before I put this in, I know exactly what I want to use. I want to use some of those gold embellishments. Now, I don't know what we've got left, if we've got any of these left. But these are super, super cool. And I know, let's use the Harlequin one. Okay? Me too. I'm better than that. Now, okay. So, because I know, again, where I'm going with this, if I take my gold, I am absolutely not cutting it. What I'm going to do is just peel off some of this, like so. I'm not going to peel all of it off because, of course, I'm a little bit nervous. I don't want to transfer it all. I only want to transfer a little bit. So I'm going on with my nail and seeing if that'll work. If it's heavy enough, I'm going to have to go on with my tool, because I don't want much of it. I just want a little bit, you know, because it's one of them. You don't want loads of gold because it'd be too much. You just want a lovely little sort of, there we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, my paper were too wet and the glue's pulled it up. It's a good job I'm putting my embellishment over it. Look at that gold though. Oh, cracking, innit? It's cracking. So, when I put this back on again, let me make sure it's stuck down. Yeah, be careful. Don't put it over wet paint, allegedly. Although I do love that bit where it's torn. I didn't mean to tear it, but where it has torn, I really quite like it. So, now, let's pop that there. I don't know how it went now, and I really liked it how it went. Pop that there, pop that there. Pop that there, like so, like so, like so. Right, okay, cool. Let's have it like that. Let's have that one there like that. Beautiful. Love that. Okay, and then, no, I don't love that. That has to be there, there, there. That's better, that's better. Let's attempt to remember that. Right, that's better. And then, let's have some of the gold just come in here, so it's balancing it. As usual, I'm squidging things together, okay, because this means you haven't got loads of elements everywhere. So we'll use that little bit here, like so. I'll just move that up slightly. Right, what time is it? past. I wanted to definitely finish this by past. So I'm only going to finish one page, which I know is rubbish. But I really want to get my other demo done as well. Look, look. I mean, you can be quite specific with these. Oh, I love that. Just making sure they're rubbed down. And I love that little bit of gold. I think that little bit of gold makes it pop. Right, okay. Just quickly get my sponge and try to find my sponge. Put a little bit of ink around these. I haven't gone round the pips. Again, really, you want to be using your, you want to be going round, taking the pips off, really. Use your sand. If you use your sanding block, then that'll help release the pips. Okay. I'm going to try and finish this side within the next 5 minutes. What do you reckon my chances are? Everybody, what do you reckon? Who's got the money on me doing it? And who's got the money on me running out of time? I know, we love a little bit of gold. They're so cool, aren't they? These are like the ones that our lovely LeBlanche used to bring many moons ago. Oh, our LeBlanche, we miss her. But that's what they are, innit? And it's so nice though, because it works, doesn't it? That little bit of gold works beautiful. Remember, so don't look at this page. Well, I'll have to finish that another day, because otherwise I ain't going to finish this, which means that other demo I'm not going to have time to do. And I really want to do it. So that one's going to go there. I would put more 3D foam on, but you know, blah, blah, blah. That's going to go there. This one Where's my scissors? Put that there. In fact, let's double it so it's more 3D'd. And make sure, I love these frames. All these frames are just, aren't they beautiful? The detail is just exquisite. It gets to that thing though, you know, where you don't want to cover things. And sometimes I'm really good with this and I don't look. Other times I'm terrible because, yeah. Oh, I'm so pleased you love them. Time is in your hands, Leonie. Is it? Is it though, David? Is time in my hands? I suppose it is in a way, but I do need to finish by 6 o'clock because A, I'm starving, B, I'm and poor Mandy's there too, you know, so I do need to. But I suppose time is in my hands. I'm ordering from Germany. Oh, really? Do you get Oil Blanche and stuff from Germany? We'd love to see her as well. Oh, Zurich. Carol, stop faffing, just stick things down. I know, right? I know. Do you know what? Yeah, we really miss her. I'm actually going to get in touch with her, actually, our lovely LeBlanche, and see if she'll come and do one of our workshops with us, the online ones, because I think, well, she'd be great, wouldn't she? Clock's ticking. It is. Clock's ticking because my stomach's ticking. Right, that's one. Although, clock's ticking, but I'm still putting 3D foam on everything. It's hilarious, isn't it? I love that it's like, oh, I need to be very quick, but everything needs 3D foam on. And not just one layer, but double layers. So, there. But I do love it. There, that's nice. That's nice. That one, like so. And then the clock, which I'll just glue on. Oh, I am loving this now, though. Oh, thank goodness. I'm loving it now. Can't look at the other side because that needs finishing, but I'm loving this. There. And this is where, you know, your glaze, put your glaze over. Oh, that is looking really nice now. It's absolutely coming together. Thank the craft gods. So that's that. That gold makes such a difference. Like, I will do my balance page afterwards and have the gold coming in there because honestly, game changer. Just that little bit of gold is such a game changer. Now then, border. Love the border. See, borders are great because they break everything up and they just look really, really effective. So let's stick that border down. Not thinking too much about it, honest. So bob that border just like that. This is when the gold, I can't overthink the gold because I want the border on, so I can't overthink what I'm covering. So this one is going to come out of here and then it's going to go under that piece there. Actually, will it go under? Yes, it will. If I just sort of play about a bit, I'll have to put I bet I haven't folded it. Put your fold in before you stick it down, because otherwise it's a mare when you come to glue this down and fold your journal. Okay, so stick that there and just move that slightly. So I'm playing around with the line, but it's okay because I want it to sit like that. Love that now. Oh, I'm so much happier. That looks so nice now. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I am nearly there. So on this one now, obviously sentiments, always, because they make me happy. But we need some feature, don't we? I mean, you know, we've got all of these gorgeous things. So Christmas wishes, baking sweets for Christmas, games. Games bring fun and joy. Dancing with snowflakes. I tell you what, here she goes, off piece. These snowflakes, I didn't show you these earlier. And these are yummy. I'm not going to put them on, but these are yummy. These are your decorative chips. Aren't they lovely? I was going to use them on this project, but I'm not going to because that would be ridiculous. But they're really nice of them. Pine and cinnamon fragrance. Oh, cozy night. Bright your day. Think big. Time together. Wonderland surprise. Oh, here we go. Let's do the pine and cinnamon fragrance, because that for me sounds like, that's joyful. There's just, oh, isn't it just fabulous going for a walk, and especially like when it's been raining or whatever. Oh, and you can just smell everything. Smelling pine. How Mandy, is cinnamon still one of your favourites? Love cinnamon. Right, okay, let's have a look at some of those stickers, because you've got all of these stickers now. Now, here we are again. Decisions. Let me just, I'm going to bring that camera in a bit closer. Well, I think, is she doing a workshop at Highlight? Is that what you're saying, or are you saying it'd be good? I think it'd be too much of coming over, unless she's already doing one. But I wanted the online ones that we do. So I'm going to bring my little sentiment. I actually quite like it there. I think that looks kind of cool, even though it's in with words. And then let's have a look at stickers. So we've got all these beautiful stickers. You've got, I just want the cat really. So look, I've got more borders. I've got the little cat. Oh, see, he's fab, innit? But I don't know if he'd sit on there very well. You've got your little, look, the tiny little white rabbit. Oh, you've got, look. Oh, gosh. We're never going to finish it, are we? We're never. Oh, of course. It's okay. We're only mentioning it. We're not giving it to her. She's going to be fine. What a, gutted to be, I love that little clock. Gutted to be allergic to cinnamon, though. Innit? It's proper annoying. I love cinnamon. All right. Pop that there maybe, and then, oh, I'm loving all the clocks. Oh, I might have the cat. See, if I have it there, I could have the cat. Let's bring this now, because these are stickers, right? When I tell you what, you know your rub-on sheet. With your rub-on sheet, when you've rubbed off your rub-ons, they're really good. For these stickers, because the problem is when you change your mind with stickers, so like I'll probably end up doing now, so you peel your sticker off and then you change your mind and then you try and get it back in place, don't you? And it's a nightmare. If you've got your rub-on sheet, something like that, something, I'm pulling all this away because if I change, yeah, but Leonie, if you don't change your mind, this will be a waste of time. Oh, that's true. Yes, it will. So stop doing that. You might not change your mind. But it is a cruel allergy. Absolutely. Oh, we also have decorative shapes. We have crafty shapes of the new die set. And I couldn't show you the die sets because sadly they didn't send me the die sets. So, but yes, the new die sets. Oh, I love that. The cat is going there. Right. So I actually like it. Yes. Yeah, there's other goodies as well. Tea and oven, be ready at 6. Oh, we're going to be ready at 6, Sylvia. We're going to be ready. Don't you worry. I mean, I am going to do another demo, but we are going to be ready at 6. Granted, it might be 5 past. Look. And then Mr. Puddy Cat. I know it's covering that up, but I don't care. Because let's have it so it just comes off. Do you want it so it comes off? Yes. So it sits on the top of that sentiment. I love it. It's a sticker, but if you wanted to, you could put it on. Oh, I love it. Look at my page. Doesn't it look ace? White splashes, obviously. But not going to do white splashes because I've still yet to do this side. Not going to do that side now. I'm going to do white splashes and then you can see it finished. Let me just, I've got a hair there. It's also very annoying. Look at how many other stickers I could be putting on. I mean, this is the thing. You've got, I mean, oh my gosh. You've got little bells, you've got little birds, little robins. So you could have lovely little robins in there. There's so many lovely little stickers. You've got more die-cut embellishments there, and then more stickers. So, oh, can you imagine? So you could have little cards coming out of it. You could have all sorts. Like these, the little playing cards. You could have these coming out. Oh, it just looks so cool, doesn't it? Like, just, oh, I've stuck my hair down again. Me and my hair. Hold on. Oh, it could be a magic playing card with my hair suspending it. But, isn't that cool? Loved all this. I love it. Is Nat off? Night, Nat. Thank you very much for your company, love. I hope you love the collection. And look, there's all these as well. There's flowers. There's the little elements there. Oh, there's so many things. Oh, your cakes. More little clocks. Aren't they cool? Aren't they cool? That's the Alice. Yes, the cards. Just the little cards just tucked in. And actually, see, there's a bit of space there. So I could, the little bit of space there, you could have some of the little playing cards just coming down here like this, because I've got a tiny bit of space. So down here, I could have a couple of those cards just falling down there as well. Oh, I just love this collection. I want it up here now. Faff, faff, faff. I hope everybody else faffs like me when you're crafting. It's the best thing, isn't it? That's why we craft, isn't it? Love it. Okay, I love that. Right, I'm going to step away apart from the white paint. I'll cover this page so I'm not splattering at the same time. In the collection, I've got titanium white. So let's put a tiny bit out, not a lot, just a tiny bit, which I will mix with water and then give this a splash. Now, as ever, I love doing this because it does make a difference. You know, it gives you it just, I've got blue on here, so that's not really going to be white. It makes it look finished. And it's one of those things that, you know, if you feel a page isn't finished, if it's missing something, just splash it with white. And then before you know it, looks amazing. Let me just, I know this dirty cloth on here isn't really the way. But, all right, let's just see. Maybe a bit more water. And then let's see if I can get some nice splashes. There we go. Some nice splashes on my page. I want some there. Come on. There you go. Even my splashes aren't playing properly today. Even my splashes are annoying me today. That's a bad day when my splashes annoy me, isn't it? That's very bad. Because that's annoying. This little bit here, I'm not keen on. Oh, here she goes. Right, I am going to stop. Leonie. Just there. That's fine. Look. I need to just plug my iPad in, everybody, because otherwise it's going to go. Now, hold on. Sorry, let me just plug this in. In the cat, lovely. I just adore it. I adore it. What's that? What were you saying? What would you worry about doing? And I'm going to do it. Absolutely, I'm doing it. Let me turn that top light up because it might show it better. There. See, isn't that cool? Let me move my baubles that I now need to finish. Oh, I love that page now. The cat is fabulous. Look at the little cat. I'm happy with the page now. I might go in afterwards and darken the shadows, you know, because I want to put some more shadows around there. So I'm going to go in afterwards and darken my shadows. But, oh, yeah, my cat was lucky. I avoided the cat with the splatters. I was lucky there. Now, I did say and promised, I'm still doing it, I'm well chuffed with that page. Oh, I wish I'd finished it though. But, as promised, I have got, this isn't, I had another massive demo and I don't know where I thought I was going to do it. But I want to do this one, right? This hopefully will be a quick one. We'll see. But we've also got, right, one of the things we have got are the MDF shapes, right? So, there's a little chap, gingerbread, starving, but I'm going to go with this. And I've already prepped a little bit. So that's why I thought, let's go for it, because I've already prepped a bit. I had to use, because we've had a look at our Christmas, we've had a look at Alice, we have to look at Candy Collection. It's rude not to, isn't it? Rude not to. So, I've already painted this white gesso, and then, oh, I love that paper, and I love this paper so much. Looked up and it had disappeared. Sorry, I've done, yeah, that's it, done, that's it, moving on. I'll pop a photo of the half page, you know, my half journal on thingy, on that there Facebook. I'll stick it on group as well. I love that paper so much, so I had to have that on. I'm then gonna pop this on here. Okay, now I could 3D it if I were might 3D it. So my thought process with this, of course, I could come in with rice papers on it because rice papers are quick and they're easy. So we could do rice papers, but oh, and lovely stencils. This has got the lovely little cloud stencils, which are super, super cute. But we need quick, okay? I'm rummaging again, I'm off over here. Now, because we need quick, when we talk quick, washi pads, rub-ons, they're quick. You know, ephemera, that's quick. The paper is from the paper pad, but then I've got these embellishments. And what I thought with this collection, what I really thought would be quite nice about with it, is the fact that, yes, it's cute, but there's loads you can do with it. You know, I think this would be absolutely gorgeous. So what I want to do, let's be relatively quick. I am going to use some of the paint. Shall I go pink or shall I go blue? Let's go pink. Let's go pink. I mean, it's pink, so let's go pink. Because in your paint collection, you will have a proper pink. I'm using pastel. I'm also going to use a little bit of white. And this time, I'm actually going to take sponges. Now, I'm pretty good with my sponges. I know a lot of people use these, then bin them. I wash them out, obviously, because I'm quite obsessive. But a little bit of white and then a little bit of pink. So what it will do, it'll blend those colours together for you. So it will look all cloudy. So you know we've got our lovely little cloud paper. So this will give it that sort of cloudy sort of finish. And that's what I wanted to aim for. I wanted that really sort of cute, cloudy, soft finish. So literally just dabbing your sponge on. It is light. Both of these colours are really light. I didn't want a strong colour. So I know it won't be really, really prominent, but it's effective. And actually, for this, cheap sponges are great because they're quite open. So they are really quite good for this. But yeah, we use sponges, just wash them and use them again because obviously these are plastic and quite vile. So, there, okay. Beautiful. And it gives you a texture when you use your sponge as well, doesn't it? You know, it looks really quite effective. Let's get rid of, oh, in fact, you know what? This, look, that, you know, when I was spritzing before, I could now take this little stencil and with the sponge, just take the excess paint and just go over the top with the excess paint just to get rid of the excess paint. And I adore having backgrounds like that are ready to just for this because, I mean, it's not a plan, but it shows a way I can use my excess, but also I'm just creating another little background, aren't I? And there we go. Cleaning my sponge at the same time. Leonie, this isn't your project. Stop. Okay, stop. Look how cute that is. It's really cute. I love that. I think that's really sweet. I've created about 50 backgrounds today, haven't I? Well, I've been doing this. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's raining so bad out there. I'll spritz that so it doesn't go hard while I'm crafting. And just clean this. So, that's my beautiful little... Let's move that. Let's clean that. Let's clean that. And I thought with this, I really wanted to use this collection as well because I think it's just so not a traditional collection that I'd normally go for. And I thought that's why it's important for me to demonstrate it because I think it's really cute. Do you know what? It is funny because the messages come through at different, like they come back through again. And it is lovely because it's like, when did somebody say that? Sometimes I have no idea if a message on there is new or if someone said it about 3 hours ago. Well, nearly 2 hours. Right, let's glue this down. I'm just using regular glue for this. Squidge that down, like so. Oh, dirty fingers, that's annoying, isn't it? There, cute. This is where you think, yeah, you should have done that blue, kid, because that's pink, but it's fine. Absolutely fine, because we're going to be decorating it. And then, there. I mean, it's very pink in it, and very, like, pretty. Obviously, paint around the edges. I'm not doing time, but definitely do it. Definitely, because otherwise it really stands out. Now, embellishing it. So this is, all I'm doing is embellishing. So this is the easy bit, because look, we've got loads of embellishment. So we've got all the ephemera, and then of course we've got our beautiful washi pad, and then we've got our fantastic rub-ons. Now, first of all, your rub-ons, when you've got something like this, these are so handy, because you could go around the edges of that. You know what I mean? You've got so many options, and your rub-ons make it super, super easy. So what I'm going to do, before I actually put the rub-ons on, let me just edge that with a little bit of paint, because otherwise it'll bug me. So I'm just using the other end of my sponge and just gently going around that with a little bit of paint. And the sponge is great for that again, because obviously it gives you that really nice little border. I can't get my sponge around there unless I take it back off again. Let me see, has it dried yet? No, it hasn't. Yes, it has. No, it hasn't. Yes. So, I know this is a faff, but otherwise it'll bug me. When I do anything in life, and I've said this often, I do everything the wrong way around. So my life has basically been the expression, and it's the expression I don't use on when I'm doing lives or on TV, and it's bottom over the top. There's a better way of saying it. And I do everything like that. So I'll do something and then change my mind and then have to do something like that. But it works. It's much better. Oh, are you loving this collection? It is cute. It is a cute collection, is this. It's a really sweet collection. And I do think it's got quite, I mean, I'm loving these. I love. It's got so many elements that are really quite good. I love the Santa as well. I think it's quite fabulous. And I mean, those are just magnificent, aren't they? You know, the little guy falling out of the sky, I think is magnificent. Right, let's have one of these on there. Right, rather than opening the full thing, I'm gonna chop him out, okay? I'm trying to speed. Let's have a see how that goes. Now, these are your rub-ons for your candy cane. And let's decide where he's going to go. Let's pop him about there. Okay. I've glued that down, so that'll be fine. And this one is a super easy one, because all you do is cut your paper out the background, you know, and then it's just a case, someone's eating his foot. And then it's just a case of layering. And I think that, again, when you're demonstrating, it's so cool, because we've been able to have a look at something that takes time, you know, and we have to have 2 of these, right? Lots of different elements. But then we can start to play with something like this, which isn't as, you know, it's not going to take the same amount of time, but it's fun. And it gives you loads and loads of gorgeous little embellishments and things to work with. Now, I'm putting these on, but I might change my mind. I think they'll be lovely in my journal to brighten up December blues, won't they just? I agree. I think they are just really happy. They're happy, aren't they? And I think, especially when you don't see them all together at the same, when you see it all together, it's like, woo, that's a lot of pink. But actually, when you break it up, and I mean, okay, I've done pink on this. I didn't need to, you know. It could have just been white and then put pink splodges on it. There's so many different ways I could have done this. And I've gone pink, easy pink, because it works. See, look how cute. Aren't they cute? Oh, I love these. So that's my first little bit. There's loads of little stars on there. All the stars are fabulous. You know, again, your lovely little border. You could do a border of stars on there, which looks really, really cute. Your washi pad. Let's have a look in the washi pad. Because, again, this has got so many elements. Oh, and I tell you what, like your stencil, you know that one? That stencil on here would be marvellous. Because if you put that stencil, like with white texture paste, that is going to be fabulous, innit? And I just think something like that, there's so many different things that this will work with, you know? Now, let me just have a little see which other bits I'm going to do. Ooh, yeah, kids would look, oh, look at him. Right, I'll tell you what, before I do that, let's decide which is my main embellishment. Because, oh, candy ones as well. Look. Oh, I mean, these are so cute, aren't they? Look. So he can be down here, like this. That's cute. Or it could be her, because that looks cute. But no, I think he looks cute. So he can stand here, like so. And then you might have your little Merry Christmas coming across. No. Snowlicious, Sweet Christmas. Your little, oh my gosh, that could be behind there, couldn't it? Because if I 3D it, no. Could be just here, like this. I haven't made my mind up because I'm doing the thing again where you've got all of these embellishments. So what you want to do when you're doing stuff like this, you offer it up, see what works, you know, see which bits look good. Which bits you like. Sometimes it's going to be too big, you know. Mind you, it looks kind of cool. Again, look how 3D it is. The bonkers, aren't they? How 3D they look. I still like him the best. Oh, the plane is cute though. It's just dropped them off. They've just parachuted out the plane. Isn't it cute? Love that. Let me just have a look. Oh, see. Oh, now they're cute as well. You do this before you start sticking things on. Like I say, I do things the wrong way around, but I love that. I just think that looks adorable. Look. Having those little embellishments at top. Beautiful. See, I think that looks adorable. And then, still him. But remember, you have got your other embellishments as well. Oh, so you've also got, that's your die cuts, but you've also got the ephemera bundle. I did twice today, husband's face. How lovely, so. Is Lillian having a snack? Lillian, are you having a snack? Oh, Lillian. I love how we all know about our Lillian. I need a snack, I'm starving. Oh, see now, oh, look, maybe, oh, no. Oh my gosh, hold on a minute. Oh, it's him. Look. Oh, come on, look how cute he is. He's watching them falling down through the sky. That's so sweet. Or it could be Mr. and Mrs. Nutcracker. No, it's going to have to be him, isn't it? And then sprinkle Christmas. Oh, sprinkle your Christmas with joy. That could be over here like so. Oh, I love it. Okay. Right, okay. I have made a decision. It's definitely, look at it. It's going to definitely be. Woohoo. See, it could be that one because they're in the background and he's in the foreground. That actually works, doesn't it? Because that actually, yeah, that really works actually. I think that actually works more than him. Let me look. So, embellishments are lovely and big. Yeah, they are, so. They make a real impact, don't they? No, it's going to be that one. I love it. I didn't think it'd be that one, but it's that one. Right, I'm going to start sticking things down. Oh, look at him. Yeah, isn't it funny? I mean, this isn't normally what I'd be going for because it is very, very, very pink. But, oh gosh, every time you see something, it's like, oh my gosh, that looks ace. Oh, every time, innit? Look at all these extra bits. But there is something ridiculously joyful about this one. It's one of those collections that is a little bit happy. You know what I mean? And isn't it nice to work with something that's utterly different? I mean, it's not like any collection I've ever worked with for a Christmas. Now, I would 3D this on, put it on 3D properly, but as you well know, I'm going to go on about time. Even though I am the master of my own time. But I'm not going to because I want my tea. So, now remember everyone, all those gorgeous deals, I'll bang on about this while I stick this down. All our fabulous deals, you have got 15% discount on Stamperia. What is important, however, because we do this in conjunction with PI, we have got the stuff is in the warehouse, it's ready to go. And it is amazing that, you know, we can work like this. It is amazing. So we do thank Lou and the gang at PI, actually. We're always thanking our Lou, but the gang at PI really do help to put this together. So we are so grateful. But yes, it's ready to go, which is really exciting. If you're ordering over £30, your postage will be free. Please join our loyalty club, because today double discount on your loyalty club points. So obviously if you're not in it, you ain't winning it. So double points on the discount on the club points today, so please be part of our club. Someone is going to win £20 at the end of this one as well, so if you've commented, you will be in with a chance of winning. And obviously when you're checking out your baskets, we have now got Klarna and PayPal. And you'll see that when you're coming to check your baskets out, you'll see that we've got those available now. So it just gives you options. You know, if you don't want to pay in full, now you've got options, so you don't have to, which I know a lot of people love. Well, we all love it, don't we? Options, we all love options. So that's all available when you come to check your baskets out. And I'm just now 3Ding. So popping my lovely 3D there, which looks fabulous. And this is where I'm going to put a nice cluster. So, and that's important. Your clustering your embellishments is super important. So let's take my candy cane. These ones I'll stick. I'll tell you what I am going to do with these, just to save time, and also because I know it'll glue it on proper, I'm using my my super thick slap it on. So basically it's gel medium. It's a gel medium. It'll hold it in place, but also it means it's quicker. So I can faff, and also if I fall out with something, I can move it, because gel medium will absolutely allow me to do that. So I'll put my little thing in place like that. Tell you what I'd really like with these now. You know our Stickles glitter glue, which I haven't got on my desk, which is really annoying, but this is crying out for Stickles glitter glue. Absolutely crying out for it. It needs Stickles glitter glue, and I love Stickles. We have got bundles on our website. It's such a good glitter glue, really good quality. I've used Stickles glitter glue for years, and we've got it on our website, and it says, because it's got a really good ratio of glitter to adhesive, don't you know? So you've got a Laura sparkle. All right, let's pop that there. So just tuck in some of these under. So you've got lots of gorgeous little things. And then, oh, we've got that little, oh, that's cute as well. I'm loving this cluster. This cluster's fab. So just popping these. See, and it's so handy to use a gel medium. You can just pop it under. And then with the plain, I want a little bit of glue there and a little bit of glue there. I can't wait to see all the gorgeous things that Stamperia do. I can't wait to see what our Jill makes with these as well, because our Jill is ridiculously clever. Such a talented lady. Right. Let's pop. So just making sure I'm bending it. I could tolerate pink like that. I love playing covering the table with loads of different, but I love having all of this stuff out. It's just fabulous, isn't it? So bending that back and just deciding where that's going, like that. So it's just going to go over the top. Now actually, I've seen where my glue needs to be now. So it needs to be just in the centre. See, this is why gel medium is so ridiculously handy, because you can just literally take it back off again and splodge it where it needs to be. And that will sit on there and it will dry. All of that will dry and be perfect. So it means that, you know, you're not worried about it all dropping back off again with gel medium. It's such a good product. Now, to finishing touches, what time am I on? Ooh, run over a bit. To finish, I tell you what, I would use my glossy, not glossy accents, my stickles. I'm still looking for them, because they were on my desk, but I think I took them to a workshop, and I don't think I've unpacked from my workshop. No, I didn't. They're in my hobby maker box. It's really annoying, because I used to have them on my desk. So I would use my stickles. However, what I will do is splodge out some of my paint. I'm not using my stencil now, because if I use my stencil now, you just know what I'd be doing is knocking all of that off. So get your paint and then just do little dots. And I tell you what, this is such a good way of finishing it, because you're decorating that lovely little box. It's easy. Back of your paintbrush, just little dots. And it's super, super effective. If you have got your Stickles glitter glue, definitely get your glitter glue on. Because especially on some of these little people, you know, you need a bit of glitter, right? It's Christmas. So, little dots. Your first dots will be bigger. Your extra dots will be smaller. But it just, as a finishing touch, it works. Dink, dink, dink. Dink, dink, dink. Nearly there, everybody. Who can feel the food? Who can see the food in front of them? Taste it. Who can taste the tea? Right. And then dot, dot, dot. I'm hoping you can't see me head, because I forgot then. I went into my own little world then for a moment, because I was dotting. And dotting does tend to have me in my own little world. There. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with that. I can't believe I'm so happy with it, but I really am. I really love that. Let me just hold it up so you can see it. As I said, master your own time. Yeah, I don't think master's the word, is it, David? I think it's more like, I don't know what the word would be. See, how cute is that? It is cute, isn't it? Look at all that at the top. I'm going to turn this top light off again, because sometimes you see it better with the top light on. It just, maybe not. But isn't it cute? Look, see, this is why I need my glitter glue. And that paint, I love the paint on it, because I just think it's a really, really good finishing touch. Isn't that cute? I really like that. I think that is really sweet and so different. So what have we done? We've done this. We've done our gorgeous little card, which does now feel like 20 hours ago. Our gorgeous little card. I also faffed about with my the lovely stencils. That's one I were playing with earlier. Didn't show you that one. But that were one I were playing with earlier. And, of course, the art journal page that I have yet to finish. But look at that. So many different things, aren't there? So many different looks, because that's the thing with this. You have got so many options, which is fabulous. Oh, I hope you've enjoyed it, everybody. I want to finish this page now, but I need to go and get my tea. There's so much I want to do to finish this page. The other one that I planned, and mind you, I've not done too bad. I've not done too bad. I've got another one that I planned. I will try and film that at some point. I'll try and film that. But I really hope you enjoyed it. Do not miss out on any of them fantastic deals. I know we've had sellouts, but have a look, see what deals we've got left. Obviously the savings, if you do want the Alice collection, you can get the full collection there, and that's got 20% off. So it's a massive saving if you love that. But thank you ever so much. I am going to pick the winner. So are you ready? Now this is the bit where if I cut you off by pressing the wrong button, sorry. If I cut you off by pressing the wrong button, we'll do another winner on Sunday instead. But hopefully I won't. What I'm going to do is just make sure this is all loading. Right, okay, it's all loading. There's so many comments. Right, I'll close my eyes. Oh, this is where it all goes wrong. Because I close my eyes and then do... close your eyes again. Pressing buttons, close your eyes. Right, close your eyes proper, that one. Who's that? Ta-da! Chris! Chris, it's you. Oh, and. Art Inspirations, is that online or in person? Oh, I don't know what your question was. But Chris Hall, you have won. Our Mandy will sort that out for you. She'll get you £20 sent to you. But congratulations, Chris. You are our winner for this afternoon. And we hardly ever do this. We only really do this on Stamperia launches. So it's like, woohoo! But thank you ever so much. Remember those double points, everybody, for the wonderful launch, the Christmas launch. Definitely watch Stamperia tomorrow because they'll be doing their own, obviously taking us through the collections tomorrow on Stamperia. So make sure you watch that. And get more ideas and more inspiration. But thank you. Do join our Art Inspirations creations because that's obviously where you can share all your goodies that you've created with these beautiful collections. Yay! Right, it's tea time. Thank you, everyone. I will see you on Thursday for our All and Create live. So that's Thursday at 11 a.m. And then I'm at Hobby Maker on Friday, but I can't remember at times. And then we're on, and it is very exciting. We are back on our normal crafty Sunday night live at 7 p.m. But in the words of Lou, it's a bit knicker-wettingly good. That's what she said. Yeah, it's a bit exciting. I won't say that ever again, I promise. But it's a bit exciting. And that's going to be on Sunday, okay? So Sunday, 7 p.m, that's something to put in you. I'm not saying anything, but I know it's in the post because Lou told me. So that's Sunday, so that's really exciting as well, okay? So please join us 7 p.m. on Sunday. So Thursday, Friday, Sunday, live. Right, food. Weather. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely evening. Oh, me comments. I have to scroll back down again. By Jove. Well done, Chris. Everyone's saying well done. Get your tennis out for Sunday. It's well funny, Lillian. Okay, everyone. I'm going. See you later, everyone. Take care and thank you yet again for joining us today. It's been marvellous. Take care, everyone. Well done, Armando.